Well, despite their victory today over the Los Angeles Chargers 16-9, the Denver Broncos have been eliminated from postseason contention. They were eliminated from wildcard contention after the early window with victories by the Texans, Colts, and Bills. Then they were eliminated from contention for the AFC West after a victory by the Kansas City Chiefs over the Cincinnati Bengals in the afternoon window. It will now be the 8th consecutive non-playoff season in Denver. However, the Broncos do still have plenty to play for in their final game of the year. If they beat the Las Vegas Raiders in Week 18, they will clinch their first winning season since 2016 and just their second winning season since their Super Bowl 50 championship. I know that there are many in Broncos country that are actively rooting for that to happen, myself included. In terms of how this would hurt their draft capital, I feel like the Broncos are dead set on trading up for their guy this year in the draft at quarterback. I personally really like Jaden Daniels, but we'll have to see who the Broncos guy ends up being. A lot of the top Broncos insiders, including Benjamin Albright and other guys that I trust, are saying that it is strongly likely that the Denver Broncos will trade up to get their guy. So at the end of the day, I'm not overtly worried about losing off on a couple of draft spots if we do indeed win against the Las Vegas Raiders in Week 18. Again, though, man, even though we didn't get the results that we were looking for, I still find this a very successful season and a very fun season for the Denver Broncos. Think about it. We started off the year 1-5, looking like one of the worst run defenses in modern NFL history, and they were able to turn around their momentum, and they were able to get up 8-8 record, potentially a 9-8 record if they get the win against the Las Vegas Raiders. So I know that there are many in Broncos country that would consider this year a success if they're able to get to 9-8, and even if not, if they're only able to get to 8-9, man. After starting off the year 1-5 and then only losing 4 games after that, that's a very incredible feat right there for the Denver Broncos that shouldn't be taken lightly, man. This has been a very fun year covering the team in my second full year doing it. I mean, getting to beat the Kansas City Chiefs at home was a memory that will live in my head for a long time, man. It was so awesome. That was an awesome experience, man. Then the Buffalo game after that, where the Broncos got bailed out by the Bills on the 12-men penalty to get the game-winning field goal from Will Lutz. The Minnesota game at home, the Los Angeles game on the road a couple of weeks ago where we absolutely dominated them, and now this week where Jarrett Stidham in his first career start was able to defeat the Los Angeles Chargers. I don't think Jarrett Stidham was a world beater by any means of the imagination, but he played well enough at the end of the day for the Denver Broncos to get the victory. And even though the results weren't exactly what we were looking for this year in terms of getting to the playoffs, I would still call this year a very successful year one under Sean Payton. All right, Broncos country, I'm curious about your thoughts on the Denver Broncos missing the playoffs once again for the 8th year in a row. Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are 2 free and easy ways to show your support, helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.